Welcome to the Small Business Office Showcase, where daily we provide you a quick tour of a government agency's small business portal or the like from a large prime. We understand that as a small business, time and resources are limited. We hope by quickly summarizing this information, we save you time and perhaps put you one step closer to your next contract. In this episode, we'll focus on the National Science Foundation. To make it easier for you to quickly do your own research, the information you see on this slide is in the video description below. In each episode, we're targeting 6 pieces of information we think are most valuable to you, and if found, we provide the direct links to that information. As you can see from this slide, the 6 items are: does this agency have a small business portal? Does this agency list out the events it hosts or attends so you can plan well in advance? Is there a forecast for the next 12 to 24 months that will help you identify opportunities? Does the agency provide a list of current primes that have an obligation to subcontract to small businesses, And is there any special registration required for this agency other than what's required for the entire federal government? Finally, is there a list of people available that you can reach out to for help or to get questions answered? You can see the basic results on this slide, but let's go ahead and take a quick tour of the National Science Foundation, starting with their OSBP office. I have a link already opened. They have a pretty neat site. It's a lot of information on here. One of the things that's interesting to me as I go through the sites is to see what's available, and they put a lot of stuff right here on the home page, which is great. So anyways, a good site. It's pretty much a textual site. If you look for the director, right up front, and you can reach out to them, and they're biggest advocates of small businesses and to help you. Let's go ahead and go back. I did not see any special events page, but I did see right down here that some of the events they're going to attend are this, and so they're talking about the fiscal year. So they did this towards the end of 2017, at the beginning of the fiscal year, but they only got one thing listed in this calendar year out in April. So I'm curious on whether they just do less or they're not up to date or not. But anyways, any event that they have listed is right here. So you see that there's only one more event that they're attending. We'll go back here to the forecast now. The next one is the forecast, and it lists out some good stuff. You can explore these yourself, but I'll open up the new contract opportunities because I thought this was good. One thing I did not like about this was that it's PDF, and I've seen this now on a couple of agency sites or forecasts, is that they're not searchable. So there's no easy way for me to navigate this information. Clearly, I can do a Control F, right, to find things, but that's missing. And then the other thing that's missing is any point of contact, because the idea generally is you want to be able to reach out and begin to learn more about these folks. And there's no one here for us to do that to. So we would have to reach out through the small business point of contact, Debbie Anderson, and she would give us information, but I'm assuming we're going to be bombarding her with a lot of calls. And we're just going to come back here to the agency slide. The subcontracting, you can see I didn't see anything there. That actually didn't surprise me, so I'm not sure they probably have a whole lot of subcontracting opportunities anyways. And then do they have special registration? This one does. So it's really interesting that in here you do need to come in and fill out this registration form. And let me just continue on. And it's interesting that their form is out there on SurveyMonkey, which I don't know why. They could have easily kind of done this information on their own environment. I also don't know why, like, as I looked at this stuff, there's nothing in here that's unique. They could have pulled this from some of the SBA tools that are out there and brought it right into their environment, which would have been awesome for them and for us. But anyways, so let me come back. That was the registration. They do have something unique that they require you to be in. And then the last one, again, I mentioned the contacts. You see the contacts are here. We also saw the one that was on the forecast. And then other than that, I didn't really see, these are small contacts, but it's kind of going back to those same couple of people we saw. And then this just takes us back to the OSBP homepage. So it looks like, and they might not have a lot. This is not a large agency, so I don't mean to disparage them, just trying to identify where the contacts are so that you can reach out to them. So you got the director you can reach out to, and then on the forecast you can also reach out to the the person who was listed there as the small business rep. Let me come ahead and go back to the main slide. That concludes this walkthrough. I hope you found this information helpful as you continue to grow your business. Please provide any comments below or reach out to me directly if you have any questions using my email address in the description. I'm your host, Neil McDonnell with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for more video tours.